Welcome to the finished van tour. So let me preface this video by saying that all of the camper van build videos that you saw previously, they were probably recorded maybe 8 to 10 months ago. So this van has done a lot of traveling in the last 10 months. I only recently got around to uploading those videos. So a few minor things have changed in this camper van, but let me preface the video by saying that this van currently is not being used to travel in. And as a result of that, not everything in the van is kind of on show and is ready to go. But I'll do my best to give you a tour of the van currently, what it looks like. And I'm sure if you've seen the 10-part series that I put up previously, if you haven't, please go check it out. I'll put a link somewhere on the screen, somewhere. But if you haven't seen that, then go check that video out, or all of the parts of the videos. And if you have seen that, I'm sure this will give you a much better idea of how the van is currently looking. But yeah, I'm sure if you stick around, subscribe to the channel, I will make another video at some point when we're out actually camping in the van. I'll make another video and I'll show you guys around, and the TV will be on. I'll be watching some cool shows, maybe, probably not. At least the fridge will be on, so I might be able to crack open like a cold beer or like a, you know, just like a can of Coke or something and be like, woohoo, look at me, I've got a cold fridge. But yeah, I'll give you a tour of the van for now. And I hope you enjoy. Thanks for sticking around, and any other videos you want to see me do, please let me know in the comments below. I do read them. I'm trying my best to stay consistent with uploads at the moment, but I'm kind of pretty busy with work, and yeah, I'm doing my best here. So yeah, let me know if you want to see anything else. Okay, so I'm sure you've just seen the outside of the van. The front of the van has the bull bar, which is now a little bit different to probably what you saw in the 10-part series. I'm sure you've seen the outside of the van, you've seen a little look around, so let me show you some of the interior. This is the TV that I was talking about that currently isn't on, but it's a 12-volt television. We got it from Aldi, actually quite cheap. I think it was a couple $100, and it has been great, although I do need to change a couple of the things with the electronics. Over here we have the curtains. This is the entry door. This is a fly screen that Jen put up. This one, if you don't have a fly screen and you're in Australia, then I mean, good luck, honestly, good luck. But the fly screen was necessary 100%. Sometimes when we're cooking here, you know, if we don't fancy cooking outside, we'll cook indoors here. And the flies, the bugs, everything that flies in is just an absolute nightmare to deal with. So fly screen, 100% necessary. We just use like a double-sided tape to put the fly screen on, and so far it's stayed up. Jen's kind of done her handy craftsmanship work there and managed to get that working. This is another one of Jen's beautiful creations. These are the curtains. We bought the fabric from Spotlight, and she sewed it all together. And yeah, it looks real pretty. These ones are just some cactuses. We wanted to be a little bit creative with it, We didn't want the same old boring stuff that everybody else goes for. So we ended up getting like cactus curtains here. We ended up getting like some nice purple velvet here. And then the same at the back over here. We've got like a purple velvet curtain. And I don't know, it looks a little bit funky. I like it. So yeah, those are our curtains. And big ups for Jen, because in the 10-part series I didn't have a lot of footage of her actually creating these curtains, and it took her so long to get these done, but they've come up real nice, and yeah, love it. So here we have our kitchen work surface. In the series, I'm sure you saw me putting this one together. I'm not sure if I had the doors on in the series. This might have been something I added after, and I definitely know that I did not have this timber backboard in the series. This again was like another addition, and also this part here, this was another addition. This was just from the offcuts of this work surface, but it's been an absolute game changer having this. But I've just got random stuff in here at the moment, but when we're out camping, we normally put our spice racks here, we put our sugar, coffee containers, you know, little things that you need every single day when you're cooking, but it's a bit of an effort to have to go into the cupboard. Oh, where's the salt? It's like, nah, everything's here, easy to cook with. But this again was something that wasn't initially fitted into the van, but it was something that as we started to travel, we're like, wait a second, we've got this extra space here. Let's add something that's a little bit easier to use than having to constantly look for things in this cupboard here. So this is something you'll probably find if you do a bit of traveling. If you're planning on fitting your van out yourself, you might have an idea of how you want things to be, but you'll find the more you travel, you'll start to learn little things about the vehicle you're living in, and you'll go, no, this doesn't work actually. Maybe this is a little bit more practical. And at the end of the day, when you're living in a van, you want everything to be as easy and as practical as possible. Nicely slotted into the corner, we have the King 75-litre fridge. It's not currently on at the moment, and it's just, again, as I said, we're not traveling right now, so it would kind of be pointless to have it running all the time. But we got this case with it. It really helps keep the cool in and keep the heat out. And 75 litres is more than enough for traveling. As you can see, we've got a few delightful little treats in here at the moment. They're just kind of sitting there ready for the next trip. But we've got fridge space 1, and it separates in 2. And then we have fridge space 2 here, which again, there's enough space in here to probably keep us going for a good week or so if we want to. And the beauty of this fridge is, 1, it was quite a cheap price, but 2, you do have the ability over here to, when it's running of course, but you have the ability to separate these, so you can have one as a fridge and then the other one as a freezer on those hot days when you're getting heaps of solar. It's real nice to be able to have, you know, maybe your essentials in the fridge, and then you can put some ice cream and sort of frozen stuff in here, which is a bit of a game changer actually. Modern day camping is awesome. So I'm sure if you've seen the series, you are wondering, what on earth is this set of cupboards doing here? I didn't see it on the series. Again, as you start to travel around, you realize that you may need more things than you have currently. So this was originally just more floor space here, but we soon realized that actually we needed more space to store things. So this was a little custom sort of cupboard set that I crafted up. We have the top here, which was from the kitchen top, again, a bit of offcut to save some money. And then all of these cupboards I made myself. This one here is just a little storage cupboard, and we have the battery monitor in here at the moment. I'll quickly show you this. So this is something that I do need to fix to a wall somewhere. I just haven't decided where yet, just because I'm a little bit sensitive with regards to like sleep. As soon as I'm trying to go to sleep and I see any light anywhere, I'm just like wide awake, like, hey, well, you know, where is that light coming from? So I'm hiding the battery monitor in there for now. But again, this one, another set of cupboards here. This one's got a few shelves in it. This one's mainly food storage and random bits and pieces, but these were much needed. The other thing we have just here is our main water container. So this one I believe is 25 litres. When we're driving, I've got a bracket under the bed, and what I'll do is I'll strap this to the bracket behind here to keep it in place and to stop the cupboard doors from opening as well. And then we have a little rechargeable dispenser sort of thing here, and this is an absolute game changer. We bought this on Amazon maybe about 1.5 to 2 years ago, and in my last van we used it as well, and it essentially makes a little tap for you. There's obviously no water in here at the moment, so it's going to be pointless to turn it on, but I'm going to do it anyway. So all you do is press the button at the top. It makes that noise, and what it does is you've got the tube here. It sucks the water up through the tube, and then it comes out the spout. So we have the ability to like fill our water, fill our containers with this little gadget here. And it meant we had to do very, very minor plumbing. I'm not sure if I can call myself a plumber with this, but I'm going to take the credit for it. So yeah, that's that. And the best part of the entire build is the thing I'm currently sat on, the double bed, the comfiest part of the van build itself. I know some people opt for like single beds, fold out beds, you know, beds that you can turn into seating in the daytime. I have done that before in different builds, but I found for myself that, you know, if you're going for a weekend trip away, it's nice to be able to maybe have a table and chairs inside the van and then also turn it into a bed in the evening. But when you're doing this life full time, or near enough full time, like we'll spend months at a time in the van, and just kind of cruise around and enjoy the life. And when you're doing that, the hassle of having to make the bed, put the bed up, you know, every single day, it's just like, it's just killer. It just is so killer. So we opted for, as you saw probably in the build series, a permanent fixture bed. It's a double bed, it's a foam mattress. We opted for a foam mattress just because it's a little bit thinner width-ways. So as you'll see, some of the cupboards we actually wouldn't have access to if we had a full size or like a normal double mattress. So we opted for the foam mattress, but we brought like a real comfy, thick mattress protector from Kmart, and this bed is actually real comfy, all things considered. Full size double, so it means you do have access to completely relax when you're in the bed. Real game changer. We've got the 12-volt TV on the wall. This thing does swivel out, it's on brackets. I bought the bracket set from eBay. Again, if you're wondering where I brought certain things from, leave a comment below and I will make a video in the future and specify where I got it from, what the link is, and where you can get it yourself. I'm not sponsored, wish I was, but yeah, no sponsorship, but if you do need a hand, let me know. So 12-volt TV, this thing, when we lay in bed, we can watch some Netflix. As long as we have access to the internet, we can watch Netflix, we can chill in bed, get the TV out, it's not too much hassle, and there you go, my night's sorted. Absolutely living the dream. So these are the storage cupboards we made in the series, again custom made, doing our best to make use of the space with the bed, with regards to the bed and having as much space as we have here. So this one, we normally put our toiletries in, again a little bit empty because we're not currently traveling. We do plan to have these curtains, this is again one of Jen's sort of little sewing creations, just to keep stuff looking a little bit more tidy. We do plan to have these throughout on every single section, but thus far Jen has managed 2 in the space of 8 months, so I would hope within the next maybe 5 to 10 years all of these should be covered with curtains. But yeah, this is the cupboard section. We also have the Sirocco fan just here. This thing again is quite amazing. 3-speed, it swivels. Here we go, get ready for the wind. It swivels wherever you want it to go, up and down. Oh, there you go. It's on a gyro, and the next best thing, which you just saw, is the fact that it's relatively safe. It has an auto stop on it, so if you're a little bit silly like me sometimes, or just an idiot, then you're kind of safe knowing that you're not going to chop your finger off every time you stick your finger into a fan. Here's my little prove it test. Yeah, so we're pretty good. Sirocco fan, bit of a game changer, quite expensive for what they are, but yeah, it's been awesome, to be honest with you, like when you need it. This is the LED lights that we've got running at the moment. This little wire here. May change this in the future. These LED lights, we actually got them for free with another purchase from King's, and I just thought it would be a shame not to use them. They have like a dial here to change the power output. So that's minimum, off, and then we can go all the way up to full bore if we want. And yeah, this is just something we got for free with the van. Again, didn't want to spend heaps of money on lighting fixtures or anything extra, and these have done the job perfectly so far. So yeah, we're going to keep rocking them for a little bit. These are our little protectors. We actually made these like one night. We just did a little kind of date night thing, and we decided to like paint our own gnomes. And I'm not sure if you can tell which is the one that I painted and which is the one that Jem painted, but here's number one. Take a guess. And here's number two. Who's? So you can see overall the quality of the walls with the Venetian blinds. I know a lot of you had doubts. The Venetian blinds have been awesome. They're so lightweight. Again, we've traveled for probably almost a year in this van, and none of them have fell off. None of them are broke. We have loads of spares if we did need them, but they've done a real nice job, and they look good as well considering the price they cost. So the walls, they've been amazing. Highly recommend Venetian blinds. And again with the ceiling as well, highly recommend Venetian blinds if you need them. By the way, this is not a permanent fixture in the van. This is a video you will probably see in the future. We decided to buy a couple more roof racks because we're going to make a few modifications with regards to adding like a second awning for a shower or a toilet. And then also we're going to change the awning that we have at the moment because it broke after probably like 2 months of use. It broke, so we're having to change the awning there. But this one, yeah, this is just a couple of roof racks, not a permanent fixture, if you are wondering why there's a huge cardboard box on the bed. And then finally, moving on to the roof fan I installed. I've got to say, thankfully, after all of the travelling and all of the heavy rain that Perth has had this year so far, the fan has not leaked once, so absolute game changer. But yeah, this is a real cool fan. TRA make these. It was a lot cheaper than buying a Max Air fan. Not gonna shit on Max Air fans. I've heard they're real good as well, but this was a much cheaper alternative. And it works very well. So this is the dial to open the lid. And then we have a few different options here with regards to bringing air in or taking air out. We've got high and low, so we'll just put it on low in. And again, on a nice hot day when you've got this running, and then you've also got the Sirocco fan running over there, and the door open with the fly screen, of course, it's a game changer. I hope you enjoyed the van build series. Again, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. And I hope you enjoyed the short tour of the van here and some of my explanations. I probably waffled a fair bit, but that's what I'm pretty good at. So hope you enjoyed the van build. Any questions, let me know down below, and I'll finish the video with a few little GoPro videos, little drone videos that Jen took of us on our travels. And also I can't wait to show you guys around Australia. When we hit the road very soon, I think we're planning on maybe doing a few little videos of places to go, places, you know, not to go. If you're interested in that, let me know, and we'll be sure to make some videos. And yeah, we'll catch you guys in a bit.